En République centrafricaine, les directives en matière de vaccination sont...
The immunization target in this country are clearly set out. Children from 0 to 11 months and pregnant women are to receive vaccines. It is on this basis that all calculations about vaccines are made and handed over to our international partners, such as Gavi and UNICEF.
La dernière crise que nous avons connue...
The last crisis here resulted in people being widely displaced from their home, a lack of health staff in health facilities, and the destruction and looting of medical equipment. It has had a huge impact on our ability to conduct routine immunization.
Et donc, pour nous, le défi...
In fact, our challenge is that with children missing out on routine vaccination each year for the last 5 years, the number of unvaccinated children in the country has now overtaken the number of newborns we usually expect to vaccinate in a year.
In many of the countries where I work, people are nomadic. They travel, and it's a long way to go to the health center. They might go for days, meaning that going to the health center then with their child, maybe 3 children, and maybe just one is fitting the criteria of being vaccinated.
And there's been a challenge with community and community trust, and parents bringing their children or caregivers bringing their children in for a complete vaccination schedule. And the problem is when you have the stockouts, a parent may bring their child in the first time, they may bring their child in the second time, and if each time they're faced with the vaccine stockout, they're not going to bring their child back.
I've had many fights with local staff or national staff because I have a child of 5 years that's malnourished, that needs the measles vaccination, and they're not wanting to give it to me because he's not 1 year. So the system is very rigid.
The first thing is to have the vaccines ready to be given every day. That's the most important thing. If it is a health center or if it is a hospital. The other thing is it's also as important is that to put the age a bit higher. If a child missed for one or other reasons his vaccines during the first year of life, that he can still get the vaccines the second year or even up to 5 years preferably. It makes it a bit more complicated for the staff because then they have to really think like, okay, this child is how old? Which doses does he still need? Can I give it still? Is he not too old for it? Is the timing since the last dose long enough? But it is the only way to do these catch-ups to reach also the ones that we didn't get during the first year of life.